It promises to be a cracking night of Capital One Cup football here at the County Ground. A place in the quarter-finals is at stake. Can Villa build on that memorable win at the home of Premier League champions Manchester City in the last round? A few young players involved tonight alongside old heads, Shay Given and Stephen Ireland. Swindon fancy pulling off an upset with James Collins, former Villa youngster, in their ranks. They've seen off Brighton, Stoke and Burnley so far. They last met in cup competition 20 years ago. Steve Froggatt with a stunning goal back in '92 in the FA Cup. This is the League Cup, and it promises to be a very different sort of challenge to that win over City. Villa make 5 changes to the starting lineup. In come Gibbon, Lehigh, Bannon, Ireland and Byman, Maguzan, Bennett, Holman, Delph and Albrighton. Collins leads Swindon's line, and he's looking to get the better of his mates Bannon and Byman, who he grew up playing with at Aston Villa. Away we go. Swindon had one season in the Premier League many years ago. Villa did the double over them. In fact, the last meeting came 19 years ago on this very day. A 2-1 success for the Villains. Bannon has found the angle for Lehigh and Ireland. This is a promising early attack from Villa. Gabby Bonmore, hero of the last round, has scooped up an inviting cross for his strike partner Christian Benteke. Lehigh involved with Ireland, a Bonmore showing that express pace to get him away from De Vera. Benteke just off balance on a high after his goal against Norwich, well taken in the Premier League in that draw at the weekend. 3,500 Villa fans here. The stadium packed to the rafters. Really good cup tie atmosphere for this game against Paolo Di Canio's man. Bannon found Benteke there. Crossing towards Karim El Ahmadi. Barry Bannon, he'll go for goal. Ambitious from Bannon. It opened up for him, wasn't one of his best. Fodringham in the Swindon goal had that one covered. The Villa fans in good voice. Paolo Di Canio, a temperamental continental if ever there was one, quite a character, with the instructions from the sideline. Swindon enjoying plenty of the play. Ritchie. And now De Vera. Back for Ritchie and Benson. Really good control. Lowton clears from underneath the bar. It's like a pinball machine. Ferry with the drive. Blah is able to clear. That was a passage of play of some concern for the lime greens. Benson's initial control was outstanding. Might have just been going wide, but Lowton didn't take any chances there. A few ricochets and away. Encouragement for Di Canio. They've had a lot of high-profile managers over the years of Swindon. Di Canio, Hoddle, Ardiles, McMahon, Wise. Cross in from Eric Lehigh, punched away by Fodringham. Ron Vlaar helps it forward. Vlaar for El Ahmadi, and now Eric Lehigh considers his options, slides it for a Bonmore. Lehigh. That's an intriguing ball from the American, and Ireland could be away here. Stephen Ireland. Christian Benteke's in the middle. There he goes, and it's the opening goal! The big Belgian brilliantly breaks the deadlock. Villa have their noses in front. You might say against the run of play, but Benteke was clinical there, continuing his scoring form. Lehigh played his part after combining with a Bonmore. He spotted the angle, found Stephen Ireland, an excellent run. He timed his delivery to perfection, and there was Benteke to meet it. Powerful header from close range, and Villa strike first at the county ground through Christian Benteke just before the half-hour mark. And Stevens on for the injured Chris Hurd. That'll be a rejig. Stevens to left back, Lehigh over to the right, Lowton in the middle. Hurd crocked. Stevens, who played in the win over Tranmere at Villa Park in Villa's first involvement in this season's competition. Lehigh drives it forward. Benteke. Vyman for Ireland, and now it's Gavia Bonlor in some space. That could spell danger for Swindon. Manoeuvres into the opening, and there's the goal! A Bonlor once again in the League Cup is dynamite. He celebrates with his strike partner Benteke. Ireland again claims an assist. A Bonlor still had a lot of work to do, and boy did he do it. The night before Halloween, that strike was sweeter than a piece of pumpkin pie. The trick's on Swindon, the treat's on Villa. The lime greens are flying now. They found their cutting edge. And more Capital One Cup glory for a Bonlor. 2 goals and a man-of-the-match display against City. And now he's at it again against League One opposition. Villa showing their Premier League class in the finish. Bonlor and Benteke, and Bonlor buzzing. They're looking to turn the screw now at the end of the first half, having got those 2 goals. Bonlor has the power. Here's Ireland. Half-hearted claims for a penalty as Bonlor went down. Ireland. It's an outrageous back heel for Eric Lehigh, who crosses for Andreas Vyman. On the volley, hit it crisply, but Wes Fodringham pulls off a smart stop. Ireland did well with Lehigh. An early ball in, instinctive from Andreas Vyman, the Austrian. So close to getting Villa a 3rd goal. The away supporters in very good mood at the moment. Paul Lambert's team 2-0 ahead. Paolo Di Canio had a big team talk to give at half-time, you'd imagine. They won't give up. They've scored 10 goals in the 3 games so far in the competition of Swindon, who are just on the edge of the playoffs in League One, having won 4-0 at Stevenage at the weekend. That was better. Ritchie with a cross-come shot, but they'll be disappointed with that effort. Will Ritchie. Lots to ponder for the Swindon bench. Villa have been clinical, but their overall players left something to be desired in this second half. El Ahmadi and Ireland, lovely turn and cross for Christian Benteke. He's got Vyman in the middle, who breaks for Benteke again, shot from a tight angle. But Fodringham did enough. Ireland chipped it over. Benteke with the early cross, he got another bite of the cherry, went for goal, but Fodringham repelled the danger. Villa still lead by 2 goals to 0. Can they close this one out and secure safe passage into the last 8? Swindon still plugging away. Jay McKevely, former Blackburn man. Here's De Vita, ball in for Williams. And Miles Storey has scored! They are back in it. They've reduced the deficit, and there's still light in this cup tie. All three subs involved. De Vita for Williams, and a man called Story gives the plot a real twist. 2-1, game back on. And the away fans could have a few nervy moments to endure. Swindon on the crest of a wave. The subs have made a massive difference. And here they are again. It's a searching cross, is that, headed away only partially, not the most convincing clearance. The cross comes into the back heel into the net. Unbelievable! The League One side have hit again, and it's Miles Story once again, the super sub with a second goal. A quality finish, and it's 2-2. They've huffed and they've puffed, and they blew the Villa house down there. Staggering stuff. Fabian Delph on for Barry Bannon to provide some steel. And maybe we're headed for extra time. Villa were cruising at 2-0. Header flicked on by Benteke. Can they retake the lead? Weimann tries to get the cross in. Andreas Weimann on the volley, left-footed against the base of the upright. Andreas Weimann so close to putting Villa back in front. The danger hasn't gone. Lehigh flips in the cross. Now it's with El Ahmadi. And Lehigh again. Delph. Swindon can clear their lines. What a chance that was. All his own mate team. Got a lucky ricochet off McCavan. He still had work to do. Fodringham was beaten, but the post wasn't. Which way will the pendulum swing next in what's proving to be a classic Capital One Cup tie? Benteke. Fabian Delph now picks out Eric Lehigh. First time ball for Weimann. Lehigh considers his options. Good give and go with Weimann. Lehigh in space now. Gets the cross in. Benteke controls and scores! In front of the jubilant Villa faithful. Has Christian Benteke clinched Villa's place in the last 8 of the Capital One Cup? How about this for a finale? There were 2 goals up and cruising. Story hit back with 2. But Villa have shown great character here. Weimann for Lehigh. And the big Belgian doesn't disappoint with a crisp finish into the corner. A Benteke brace. Swindon 2, Villa 3. And well, the Villa faithful might celebrate, because it looked as though we were heading for extra time. Right on the stroke of 90 minutes. Applause from Paul Lambert. Joy for the Lime Greens. McCormack. Surely there's no coming back now for Swindon. They've done it twice. Swindon have the pride, but Villa have the progress. An outstanding contest. The away side surged into a 2-goal lead. Swindon struck back, but Christian Benteke, with his second of the night, has clinched the place in the quarter-finals.